Swimming. Swimming is one of the most popular Paralympic sports, with events categorized by the swimmer's disability. Swimmers compete in freestyle, backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and individual medley events. Classifications range from physical disabilities to visual impairments, ensuring a fair competition. The sport is all about speed, technique, and endurance, with swimmers using adaptations like tappers for those with visual impairments to signal when to turn. Athletics. Paralympic athletics includes track and field events, similar to those in the Olympics but adapted for athletes with disabilities. Events are divided into different classifications based on the type and extent of the athlete's disability. There are sprints, middle distance, and long distance races, as well as field events like shot put, javelin, and long jump. Wheelchair racing is a key component, where athletes use specialized racing wheelchairs. Athletes with visual impairments often compete with guides. Wheelchair basketball. Wheelchair basketball is a fast-paced, high-intensity sport with rules similar to those of Olympic basketball. Teams of 5 players use specially designed wheelchairs to navigate the court. The game emphasizes teamwork, strategy, and shooting skills. Players are classified based on their functional abilities, with a point system that ensures a balanced team composition. Wheelchair rugby. Wheelchair rugby is a full-contact sport that combines elements of rugby, basketball, and handball. It is played on a basketball-sized court with a round ball. Teams of 4 aim to carry the ball across the opponent's goal line, with points scored by touching the ball to the ground in the goal area. The sport is known for its physicality, requiring strength, speed, and strategic planning. Wheelchair tennis. Wheelchair tennis follows the same rules as Olympic tennis, with one key difference: the ball is allowed to bounce twice. The first bounce must be within the court boundaries. This sport demands excellent hand-eye coordination, speed, and agility. Players compete in singles and doubles matches, and the game is open to athletes with various physical disabilities affecting one or both legs. Powerlifting is the ultimate test of upper body strength. Athletes compete in the bench press, where they must lower the bar to their chest and press it upward to arm's length. The competition is divided into weight classes, and the athlete who lifts the heaviest weight in their class wins. It's a sport of raw power and technique, where even the smallest mistake can make the difference between victory and defeat. Goalball. Goalball is a team sport designed specifically for athletes with visual impairments. Teams of 3 players try to throw a ball embedded with bells into the opponent's goal. The ball must be rolled on the floor, and players rely on their sense of hearing to track the ball's movement. It's a game of precision, concentration, and teamwork, with a focus on defending the goal and scoring. Boccia. Boccia is a precision ball sport similar to bocce and is open to athletes with severe physical disabilities. Players aim to throw or roll leather balls as close as possible to a white target ball, called a jack. The game can be played individually, in pairs, or in teams of 3. It requires strategic thinking, accuracy, and control, with players often using assistive devices like ramps to help with their throws. Paracycling includes both road and track events and is open to athletes with physical disabilities, visual impairments, and cerebral palsy. Athletes compete on adapted bicycles, hand cycles, tricycles, or tandem bicycles for those with visual impairments. Road events include time trials and road races, while track events feature individual pursuit and team sprints. The sport demands endurance, speed, and teamwork, especially in tandem cycling where sighted pilot partners with a visually impaired athlete. Para-canoeing is a sprint race over 200 meters, featuring athletes with physical disabilities. Competitors race in kayaks, K-class, or V-class boats, with different classifications based on the athlete's trunk and leg function. The sport emphasizes speed, strength, and technique as athletes paddle their way to victory. Para-rowing. Para-rowing takes place over 2,000 meters, just like in the Olympics. It is open to athletes with physical disabilities and is divided into 4 boat classes: single sculls, double sculls, mixed coxed 4, and mixed double sculls. The sport requires upper body strength, endurance, and precise timing, with rowers working in perfect harmony to cross the finish line first. Sitting volleyball. Sitting volleyball is a modified version of volleyball, played on a smaller court with a lower net. The game is fast-paced and demands quick reflexes, coordination, and teamwork. It is open to athletes with lower limb disabilities, but athletes of all abilities can compete. Para-equestrian is the only Paralympic sport where men and women compete against each other on equal terms. Athletes perform dressage tests, where they guide their horses through a series of predetermined movements. The sport is judged on the precision, smoothness, and harmony between horse and rider. It is open to athletes with physical disabilities, with classifications based on their functional abilities. Para-table tennis. Para-table tennis is a popular Paralympic sport that follows the same rules as Olympic table tennis. Athletes with physical disabilities and intellectual impairments compete in singles and doubles matches. The game requires quick reflexes, precision, and strategy. Depending on their disability, some athletes play standing while others use wheelchairs. Para-archery. Para-archery is similar to Olympic archery, where athletes aim to shoot arrows at a target from a set distance. It's open to athletes with physical disabilities, and the sport is divided into different classifications. Competitors may shoot from a standing position, sitting on a stool, or in a wheelchair. The sport demands focus, precision, and control. Para-triathlon consists of a 750-meter swim, 20-kilometer bike ride, and a 5-kilometer run. Athletes with physical disabilities, visual impairments, and limb differences compete in different classifications. Depending on their abilities, they may use hand cycles, tandem bicycles, or racing wheelchairs. The sport tests the athlete's endurance, speed, and versatility across 3 demanding disciplines. Para-judo is adapted for athletes with visual impairments and follows the same rules as Olympic judo. Competitors aim to throw, pin, or submit their opponent using various techniques. The sport requires balance, strength, and technique, with athletes relying on touch and proprioception to read their opponent's movements. Para-badminton is a relatively new addition to the Paralympic Games. It features singles, doubles, and mixed doubles events, with athletes competing in different classifications based on their physical disabilities. The sport demands agility, speed, and precision, with athletes using various techniques to outmaneuver their opponents. Para-ice hockey, sledge hockey. Para-ice hockey is a fast-paced, physical sport played on ice. Athletes with lower limb disabilities sit on specially designed sledges and use 2 sticks to propel themselves and hit the puck. Teams of 6 players compete to score goals in the opponent's net. The sport requires strength, coordination, and teamwork. Para-alpine skiing is a high-speed sport where athletes with physical disabilities race down snow-covered slopes. The sport includes events like downhill, slalom, giant slalom, Super G, and combined. Athletes with visual impairments ski with a guide, while others use specialized equipment like monoskis or outriggers. The sport demands balance, control, and fearlessness. Para-Nordic skiing includes cross-country skiing and biathlon, with athletes competing in different classifications based on their disabilities. Biathlon combines skiing and shooting, where athletes must hit targets with rifles between skiing laps. The sport demands endurance, accuracy, and mental focus, especially in challenging weather conditions. This video is for educational or entertainment purposes only, and information provided in the video may be incorrect. Like the video if you found this video helpful, and subscribe to the channel for more such amazing videos.